Welcome to the Centre for Independent Studies. We're here in Queensland at our annual conference Concilium, and we have a guest today from Germany, Dr. Thilo Sarrazin. Welcome to Concilium.
Yeah, thank you.
You've published a book in Germany last year, which caused quite a storm, selling more than 1.3 million copies. And it was all a book that touched on many taboo subjects in Germany, on the demographic development of Germany, on the failures of the welfare state, and crucially on migration issues. Could you just explain what happened to you in a discussion in Germany last year?
Well, of course, touched my book, the controversial facts, and it was also outspoken and clear, and did not give place to any misunderstandings, but by part of the intellectual and media and political class, it was grossly misinterpreted as being hostile to any kind of immigration, as being hostile to the Islam and the similar things, which is for everybody who reads the book complete nonsense.
So are you saying that they actually didn't read the book?
And this is the reason why this campaign against my, as a person and the reputation was in the end not sustainable. I learned from this discussion around my book that it is really difficult in our society to discuss questions and problems openly, where the ruling intellectual class has decided that such the matters that should not be discussed.
And what actually happened to you in the process of the debate? You have been formally cleared twice. You have been cleared by your employer, by the Bundesbank. You have been cleared by a party commission, and yet the discussion goes on and on and on.
We are a free country, and this also means that the journalist can express his prejudice in print or on air when he chooses to.
But you have basically turned yourself into some kind of political pariah in the chattering classes in Germany. Now, in hindsight, you had a very respectable, long career in the public service. Had you known what you got yourself into with the publication of your book, would you still have written it?
Yes, I would have done exactly the same, because my book deals with important issues, because it insults nobody, because not a simple empirical fact of my book was proven wrong, and because I also gained a gigantic support from the majority of the German population, and that's what carried me and what gave me courage. And I hope that not only my book, but the discussion which was caused by it may to contribute to a change in the political the climate of Germany.
Do you sense that there has actually been that change in the climate? If we're talking about the Chancellor Angela Merkel, first she declared your book not helpful, and then a few weeks later she talked herself about the failure of multiculturalism. So you think that your book was actually contributing to a change in public opinion, even at that level?
Many journalists and many politicians take up the topics of my book, and in a way which would not have been possible 1 year before. So I read some days before in a newspaper about the performance in our schools, that it's quite clear that with the share of Muslim immigrants in our schools growing, the average achievement in schools will fall. nobody would have expressed such a view 1 year ago.
And are you planning to continue the debate on these issues, on demographic change, on multiculturalism, on the welfare state? What are your plans for the future?
Well, my plans for the future were, of course, not to give in this discussion, but from the discussion of my book, I also learned that there is another important subject which has to be critically regarded. This is the aspect of what hinders and what facilitates a free and open discussion in a society.
That sounds like a fascinating project. Now, I would like to recommend to our Australian viewers now to read your book, but unfortunately, so far, it is only available in German.
So they should learn German. It's a wonderful language.
I think we'll leave it with that. Thank you very much, Thilo Sarrazin.
Thank you.
Thank you.